Have you ever been running really late for something and you realize that an ex, someone you dated for a little bit, like an ex situationship? I don't know. I don't know if that's what it would be called. What is it if you date someone for a short amount of time? Like a situationship? I mean, everything's a situation. Anyway, so you're rushing around, you're really, really late, you're looking for parking, and you suddenly realize that your ex situationship lives really nearby. And you're like, ooh, if only I can just use their parking pass, Is it worth calling? I don't know. Like, you don't want to open that bag of worms. We haven't talked in like 3 years, but oh my god, I'm really in a pickle. I can't find a spot. And so you consider calling them just to see if they happen to be home. Because then if they're home, they can just run out and give you their parking pass. It's not a big deal, is it? Getting later and later, and you're really, really late, and you're just like, okay, F it, I'll call. And they pick up and you're like, hey, and they're like, hey, it's so good to hear from you. And you're like, uh-huh, yeah, yeah. Are you home by chance? And they're like, oh no, I'm actually out of town. And you're like, oh, okay. Okay, then never mind. It's okay, thank you. And then they inquire about why you called. And you're just like, oh, I'm just in the area and I was wondering if I can use your parking pass. What? Your parking pass? Your parking pass? Just it doesn't matter because you're not home, so this isn't relevant. So please just delete this from your memory. Oh, if this were to happen, I don't know if it's a reflection of a terrible parking situation, time management skills. No, it's not that. The terrible parking situation, or actually, that's it. That's how bad it is. That's how bad it is trying to find a parking sometimes.